Good morning all of you. Students, we are doing the exercises of the chapter Motion and Time. In this, we did exercise A, B, C and some questions of D. Now I am going to continue the questions of exercise D with their answers. Question number 6 is distinguish between uniform and non-uniform motion. Give one example of each. Uniform motion. When an object moving along a straight path covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, its motion is called a uniform motion. And non-uniform motion, when an object moving along a straight path covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, or it does not move along a straight path, its motion is called a non-uniform motion. Example: motion of a car along a straight path is an example of uniform motion, and motion of a car along a curved path is an example of non-uniform motion. Question number 7. Draw the shape of distance time graph for a man waiting for a bus standing at one point on a bus stand. In this case, the man is at rest, so the graph will be a straight line parallel to principal axis. In second case, the case is a man walking on a level straight road with a constant speed. In this case, the motion of man is uniform motion, so the graph will be like a straight line. Now we'll do exercise E, question number 1. A farmer moves along the boundary of a rectangular field A, B, C, D as shown in the figure. He takes 4 minutes to travel across each side. Is the motion of the farmer uniform or non-uniform? Find his average speed over one complete round of the field. Now the answer: the motion of this farmer is non-uniform because the distance covered in every 4 minutes is not equal. Now the total distance covered will be the perimeter of the rectangle, that is 2 into L plus B. Length is 80 meter and breadth is 40 meter. So 2 into 80 plus 20, that is 2 into 120. So total distance covered is 240 meter. Now total time taken, he takes 4 minutes to cover one side. So the total time taken will be 4 into 4, that is 16 minutes. Now average speed is equal to total distance by total time taken, that is 240 meter by 16 minute, and the speed is 15 minute per minute. 15 meter per minute is the speed of the farmer. Now in question number 2, during rainy season, Shivam noted that the thundering sound of clouds was heard 6 seconds after the lightning was seen by him. If the speed of sound in air is 340 meter per second, find the distance of the point where the thundering sound was produced. Now, as you know that lightning and thunder occur together, a speed of sound is given, that is 340 meter per second, and time is 6 seconds. Now the distance is equal to speed multiplied by time, that is 340 multiplied by 6, and the product is 2040 meter. So the distance of the point where the thundering sound was produced is 2040 meter. Question number 3. How can we make a simple pendulum? This is A of question number 3. B. A simple pendulum takes 10 seconds to complete 5 oscillations. Find the time period of this pendulum. Now answer of A. To make a simple pendulum, we will take a metal ball, which is known as bob, and a light string or thread. The metal ball is attached to one end of the thread, and another end of the thread is fixed rigidly at a point. In this way we can make a simple pendulum. Now B, time taken that is given in the question is 10 seconds and number of oscillations is 5 oscillations. So time period is equal to time taken by number of oscillations. Time taken is 10 seconds by number of oscillation is 5. So the answer, that is time period of the pendulum, will be 2 seconds. In question number 4, there is a data given for motion of two different objects A and B. We have to state whether the motion of these two objects is uniform or non-uniform. Object A at 7 am, both are at rest, that is 0, time distance covered is 0. At 7:30 the distance covered by A is 20 meters. At 7:45 it is 30 meters. At 8 am it is 40 meters. At 8:15 it is 50, and at 8:30 it is 60 meter. That means it covers 10 meter for every 15 minutes. But total distance covered by B is in first 30 minutes 10 meters, in next 14 meter, in next 15 minutes it is 11 meters, and in next it is 3 meter, and in next it is 5 meter. So we can say that object A is in uniform motion because it covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. But object B is in non-uniform motion because it doesn't cover equal distance in equal intervals of time. In question number 5, a graph is given. From the graph, we have to find the value of distances P and Q in meter and the value of time R in seconds. Now P is the distance at time 4 seconds. At time 4 seconds, the distance covered is 3 meter. So the value of P is 3 meter. Now Q is the distance covered at time 16 seconds. At 16 seconds, the distance covered is 12 meter. So the value of Q is 12 meter. Now time R at that time the distance covered is 9 meter. So 9 meter, the distance 9 meter is covered at 12 seconds. So the value of R is 12 seconds. So students, we have completed all the exercises of this chapter. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.